Hello guys, what's up? The Dark Prince here with another stream. And today I'm gonna cover a very difficult topic actually, but I have been asked several times under my combo videos, comment sections, and and my live streams. I have been asked for like million times that how you can do perfect electric, and some of you have been asking that how I can be consistent with perfect electric. So I'm gonna be giving some tips and tricks about and I'm also gonna be demonstrating perfect electric today. So let's see how it goes out. I wish if I could have a camera to demonstrate my hands so that you guys should also have seen my hands for the better understanding that how I throw electrics. Well, the first tip is there is no shortcut for perfect electric. You have to work hard. You have to be, I mean, you must have a better understanding of EWGF in order to achieve perfect electric. Perfect electric is a just frame move which is 13 frame, and it can launch opponent while it's stun. Kazuya have two kinds of stun. After which he can launch the opponent with his 13 frame electric, perfect electric, which is also called perfect electric. One of the move is down forward 2 counter hit, and as you can see, it stuns the opponent. And you have after the counter hit, you have the opening. As you can see, I have turned on the recovery animation so that you can understand how much time does we have to throw a electric. I don't have exact measurement of how much time that stun that this move stuns the opponent, but there's a lot of time. I mean, you can down forward 2, you can hit the opponent, and you can after so many delay, you can even pick the opponent off the ground. But that's another topic. We are talking about perfect electric. So there are other moves, 13 frame moves, that also works other than electric, and you can test them out, like Kazuya's 1+2, which is also guaranteed after down for 2, and it's full damage. Like it's not hitting the opponent in the aerial position, as you can see. Pretty much decent damage, 51, which is and this is also used to wall splat the opponent. If you're near the wall and you have counter hit down for 2, you can use this move to wall splat the opponent, which will leads towards a very high damaging combo. On the other hand, we have down forward 4. This is also a 13 frame move. As you can see, it is not hitting the opponent in the aerial position. Yeah, this one was late, so it floated in the air. Take your time and see these all properties that can be used as a 13 frame moves, which you can test after down forward 2 counter hit. This is how I learned perfect electric, and how to get consistent doing perfect electric from both sides. As you can see, down for 4 is also a 13 frame move, and after that we have a grab. It is not very consistent. It needs Kazuya needs to be very close to opponent after down forward to counter hit in order to this grab to work. And another another counter hit stun that Kazuya has, that after which he has opening for perfect electric, is back 1+2. We have the same opening after this move as well. All right, so tip number one is to get consistent with electrics. Before doing perfect electrics, have a you must do warm up. Try to do as many electrics as you can, and as fast as you can. One of the drill is to do uh, three electrics into forward 3. It is not the ultimate practice actually, but it can be useful to understand that timing of perfect electric. Some of the Kazuya users will disagree with me on this, that this exercise is not necessary to do perfect electric. All you have, it's all about scales and this and that. But for me, actually, this practice did work. At least this exercise will give you a better understanding that at least you need at least one perfect electric for forward 3 to work. As you can see, if you don't land successful perfect electric, forward 3 will not connect. So this exercise is good, and on the other hand, this tutorial is not for the beginners. They can try as well. I'm not discouraging them to practice it. They can do, but for this tutorial is for at least for those for the intermediate level Taken users. But beginners are also welcome to try it. As you can see that after 3 electrics, forward 3 is connecting. Are you from Pakistan? Yeah, I'm from Pakistan. It would be good if you enable display of inputs. Yeah, thank you for the reminder, and I will display the inputs as well. Command history, yes, display. Okay, thank you for the reminder. All right, so okay, after the warm up and after this practice, when you do this for at least 4 to 5 times, like 3 electrics into forward 3, you get success rate, like 4 to 5 times success rate, then you should as you can see, there will be some difficulties, and of course you will fail for you will fail for several times to achieve it, but if you will keep practicing, and if you will keep practicing, you will keep improving. Alright, if you manage to do it for at least 3 times, I will suggest that you do at least 3 times 3 electrics into power 3, and after that you go for the perfect electric. Okay, so you must set some goals for yourself, like if you successfully land perfect electric, and you start getting at least 2 to 3 perfect electrics in 10 tries. If you want to get consistent with it, you must go for you must make a goal that in a specific time, like set a timer like 1 minute or 2 minute or 5 minute. For the beginners and for intermediate level, I will suggest that you should set a timer to like 5 to 10 minutes, and within it you have to successfully land the at least 5 to 10 perfect electrics. And as your execution gets better, then set the goal on a higher amount. On the other hand, another thing I would like to mention is a mistake that I did was to play from only one side, like left side. I used to play from the left side all the time. So um, because of that, the thing went wrong was I was very good from left side, but I was not that much consistent from the right side. So you have to practice like from both sides and take your time and find the short ways for doing the perfect electrics and do it from the both sides. I will demonstrate from the right side as well. Okay, let me have a look on the chat. Revelator, Revelator, thank you. No problem. Killing Hawk, very nice job. Keep it up. Thank you so much. And I must tell you guys that all this stuff I have learned from Killing Hawk. He has been a mentor and like a teacher to me, and I have learned a lot from him as well. And please go to his channel as well. He has a brilliant content on his channel as well, especially the combos and stuff. And I mean, he's a legend. I tried doing perfect electric in practice like 30 minutes, and I was able to hit 8 perfect electrics. Yeah, that gamer TGP. It takes time, and there is actually there is not shortcut for this, and you have to practice hard and take your time, find the shortcuts, and because if you will even if you watch others to do this perfect electric or maybe wave dash and anything, and then you will get the slight idea about how you can do it, but on the other hand it all depends on yourself. Yeah, I mean, if you even if you watch me, my hands doing it, you will get only 20% of the idea that how I am doing it. But on the other hand, you have to work hard for it. Actually, there is no shortcut, and there is no short way for it. Okay, what stick are you using? I'm playing on Hori Rap N. Do you recommend skipping neutral or down when you do the perfect electric? Well, I give the command. Thank you so much for reminding Bumano. The exact command that I do for doing the electric is after down forward 2, I buffer the forward, buffer the forward, and right after when Kazuya recovers, I I slide down to down forward. It's like down forward 2, forward buffer, down forward, down forward 2, forward buffer, down forward. This is how I do it. Is punishing a hop kick a good way to train perfect electric? There are generally minus. Yeah, anything related to minus 13. If you are punishing minus 13 moves, that is, I mean, that's a better way. Yeah, you can say that. But for the beginners, actually I am also covering this tutorial for, like, for all the audiences. And that's why I said that you have to if you have to be consistent, you have to do 3 electrics into forward 3. But take your time. You can set your own goals, and you can try different ways, like you have mentioned here. If you punish the hop kicks with the 13 frame electric, that's up to you. Mohsin Tirmidhi, this Korean player Bualov B lands the perfect electric almost every time. You heard of him? Yeah, that guy is legend. He's brilliant with his Kazuya. And on the other hand, he plays really good. And actually, I'm a fan of him. He's too good. I'm not Kazuya player, but I only use him in my combo videos, so I thought, why not learn it? Yeah, you should learn it. Okay, okay. Let me demonstrate the perfect electric from the right side as well. Well, um, as for the past many years, I have learned that Mishima's from right side is easier. Yeah, it's easier to play Mishima from the right side, because your wave dash is faster from right side, and you can also do a fast wave dash from left side, but it requires very hard training actually. So from the right side, the command for electric and for the wave dash is easier. As you can see, I was having difficulty from left side uh, to land forward three, but on the right side, I am pretty much consistent with it. As you can see, I have done it like 4 to 5 times consistently. So you got the picture. Um, Mishima's from right side is much easier, and execution level is much higher from the right side. Well, I don't know. A part of me tells me that this perfect electric Kazuya doesn't if you see if you concentrate, come on. If you concentrate on the recovery animation, Kazuya is not even fully recovered when he lands perfect electric. And on the other hand, we also have this move back 1+2, which is also used for the perfect electrics. And as being a combo artist, I have discovered that angle for the perfect electric after back 1+2 is better than down for a 2. You can, because if you hit down for 2 electric, character is a bit off axis, but with back 1+2, character is coming straight up in the air. It is not off axis, and which leads towards better combos. Alright, let me demonstrate what if you get I mean it will be very difficult for anyone to master, but what if you get
Welcome to the King of Iron
super
Fist
consistent
Tournament
with the perfect
Kazuya
electrics.
Mishima,
Let me choose another
Kazuya
customization.
Mishima,
Let's punish Akuma's
Akuma,
fireball with perfect electric.
get ready for the next battle.
It will not be easy to do it in matches. You can try it if you get super good with the perfect electrics, but at least it will be good if you it will be good for the practice purposes. Alright, let's try to punish fireball with the perfect electric. As you can see, let me quickly turn off the counter hit. As you can see, it's minus 13 on block. You have to be at least on a mid-range to try this punish. As you can see that from far away it will not work. You can use this punish if you block down 3 into fireball, and okay, let's try it. Let's try our punish. It will be very hard. You have to find the recovery frames in order to get this punish, and right after blocking the fireball you have to buffer the electric. By buffer I mean you have to store the command for it to successfully land. As you can see that was a successful perfect electric punish. Alright, I also made a video about this about it, all the 13 frame punishes that you can do with the perfect electric, but it's really hard to do. But
Welcome to the King
you
of
can
Iron
get
Fist Tournament 7.
you can do these punishes if you are super consistent with
Kazuya Mishima.
the electrics.
Jin Kazama. Get ready for the next battle.
I'm trying to explain it as easy as I can, but let me repeat myself. There is no shortcut for it at all. You have to work hard, because of the crazy damage they have. Of course, they have made this extension harder, because you get a ton of damage with the perfect electric. The other thing that I have noticed after the season 3 release, that perfect electric has been more consistent after season 3. I have also noticed while in while playing in matches, the success rate is higher as compared to season 2. As you can see, it is almost 50 damage, and 50 points damage is super good, and it can leads towards higher damage possibilities. Let me demonstrate some of the combos. As you can see, 102 damage with perfect electric. You can actually achieve a very high amount of damage, wall or without wall. And if Kazuya is in rage, most probably you can do death combo if you find right condition, combo condition. You can do a death combo like Akuma do death combo in rage with his fireballs and cancelling and stuff. But on the other hand, uh, perfect electric actually requires a higher amount of execution as compared to Akuma. Even the Akuma users have admitted it. Even if you do a simple combo after perfect electric, it will still it will still leads towards a very high damage combo. And when it's wall, if you land a perfect electric combo and do a wall carry, uh, it will leads towards even more higher damage combo. Okay. That's all. I think I have tried to demonstrate perfect electric as much as I can, because lots of guys have been asking me that how we can do perfect electric. So I thought I must make a video about it, and so today I've got the time, and I was free, so I thought I must do a stream about it. So I hope this will be informative for all the guys there who wants to learn perfect electric. Alright, one last thing that I would like to mention. Actually, it's another mistake that I used to do. Um, After down forward 2, don't go for the electric right away, or you will get the down forward 2. As you can see that I am not I'm not giving time to Kazuya to recover after down forward 2. So he's doing he will do another down forward 2. So that's why you get those down forward 2s after the counter hit down forward 2. And yes, it is very frustrating to find the right timing for the beginners, and for the intermediate level taken players. But here is another useful tip for you guys, that after down forward 2, give a short amount of time to Kazuya so that he can recover. Don't ever for the don't rush for the electric. Actually, don't rush for it. Give him some recovery frame times, because if he will never recover, he will never do the perfect electric. As you can see that you have to give him a time to recover so that he can do the perfect electric. It is not very hard. It is not like perfect electric is not like a rocket science or something. You can get consistent with it with the right amount of practice, and you can get consistent with it, but that will require practice, of course, and dedication, practice, because it's a it's fucking cheesy damage there. These 2 hits only. These 2 hits only dealing 50 damage. And even if you have rage, and you landed if you landed perfect electric in rage, look at the damage. 54 damage. Damn. Alright, that's all, and I hope it will be informative for you guys, and keep practicing, keep grinding, and you will get on that level when you will do perfect electric consistently, and it will feel good. And actually, that's all that I can tell you about the perfect electric. So I will catch you guys later. Maybe I will stream later in at late night. So catch you then. Goodbye for now.